Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the JustKenshi channel. So, in today's video, I'm finally answering the question a lot of people have been asking, and that is, which form is better, Horn of Salvation or VASTO Rage? Now, both of these forms are really good. No matter which patch you go, you will be getting something very overpowered for late game. Now, if you guys are new, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications because we're trying to hit 25k subs, so please help me hit this goal. And also join my Discord in the description to this video. So yeah, VASTO Rage and Horn of Salvation. Now, how I'm gonna rank them is from Obtainment methods, PvE, and PvP. Now, currently you guys know that Horn of Salvation is the hardest quest in the entire game at this current moment. Before, VASTO Lorde was the hardest thing because every time you die during the VASTO Lorde progression, basically, you lose like, what, 40 kills or 50 kills? I can't remember the correct number at this moment, but you lose some kills when you die. Now, that would have been way better if Horn of Salvation had the same thing, because basically with Horn of Salvation, the reason everyone hates it is the fact that if you die once in any of the steps, you have to start all over again with the kills. And 50 kills of 50 different people is very difficult, and every time you die you lose it. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Now, the only way they could fix the questline is basically doing it like VASTO Lorde. Every time you die, basically you lose like what, 5 kills, 10 kills, and that's pretty much it. That would be way better than losing all your kills. 5 kills is the perfect number to lose. Like, it's just insane what they're trying to do with this quest. This quest is literally impossible if you're not boosted. Like, literally, if you're not boosted, you will not be getting Horn of Salvation. Now, compared to VASTO Rage Obtainment is way easier, basically. All you gotta do is just farm, like, invasions and get a Time Remnant, then get the Hog from it, use the Import Hog, do the quest line, and boom, you have it. There's nothing difficult. All you have to do, probably the most difficult part, is just finding your VASTO. That's it. You just have to find your VASTO Lorde. Basically it. There's nothing more difficult than that, because basically after a certain amount of time the VASTO Lorde will spawn in the ravine or anywhere around the map, basically. Now, that's pretty much it for Obtainment. VASTO Rage completely beats it in Obtainment because VASTO Rage is way easier and Horn of Salvation is just basically hell on earth. Basically. Now, PvE. I will say VASTO Rage take this as well. Now, a lot of people may say, but bro, Horn of Salvation heals you 60 to 75% every time you pop it, but I'll get to that in a second. Now, basically VASTO Rage. The reason I have VASTO Rage over Horn of Salvation is basically because VASTO Rage is just a better ability for grinding in the hole. For example, Lucero is massive. It literally can kill multiple NPCs in the invasion compared to what Horn of Salvation has. Now, Horn of Salvation, what does it have, you may ask? It has a Granary Getsuga, which the range is not that crazy, but it does a lot of damage, but the range can only be like 2 people. It also has a Roar around it, but the Roar doesn't do that much damage. But yeah, basically it. Now, that's pretty much what I have to say for PvE, because Horn of Salvation is, yes, it's really strong, but VASTO Rage just beats it in a hole. For example, VASTO Rage gives you a free revive. Now, the free revive is really good. For example, like if you're fighting Kenpachi, that free revive will come in clutch. Now, the only downside is the fact that you need to be in Bankai and you have to have your visor and mask on when you die. But other than that, you know, VASTO Rage is still way better for PvE. Now, PvP is where it gets tricky. Now, in PvP, you have to have an option. Do you want a free revive in ranked and when you're fighting somebody, or do you want a overpowered mode that is really good for 1v1s? Now, Horn of Salvation may be able to do 2v1s, 3v1s, but let's see. In the comments, in the comment section below, tell me which one you like more. Do you like the free revive or do you like the power boost? Now, a lot of people will say free revive because it's way more helpful, because basically Shinigamis with VASTO Rage, they basically have 3 stocks in ranked. Because, or 4 if they pull it off, because every time you are in ranked you get a 1 stock, and it's very easy to fill your Bankai bar in ranked. So basically every time you're near death, just pop your mask and boom, you have VASTO Rage. Now, you can do the same thing for multiple stocks. You could probably just get 3 to 4 stocks in every ranked match, because every Shinigami abused that. But yeah, now compare that to Horn of Salvation. Now, Horn of Salvation, what it does basically, it gives you a huge damage buff. It gives you Granary Getsuga. It gives you a Roar around you. It basically makes it so whenever you pop it, you have you heal your HP back a lot. And basically, I know that some people may make a point that the fact that it heals you as much as VASTO Rage does, but we'll get to that in a second. Now, basically, Horn of Salvation is really good, in my personal opinion, for 1v1s, 2v2s, But other than that, I don't think it will be that good for 1v1s compared to a VASTO Rage user, because a VASTO Rage user could just come back to life over and over. But even though, one thing that Hornet Salvation has that a lot of people are saying that is really worth it for is the fact that you can use the VASTO Rage basically, but with your Bankai skills. Now, that is a good bonus because your Bankai skills are very overpowered, so the fact that you can combine Bankai and your Horn is really good. But other than that, tell me guys in the comments below which one you think is better. In my personal opinion, I think VASTO Rage is the way better form for PvE side, and Hornet Salvation is just good for PvP. But in my personal opinion, Peroxide is a PvE game, it's not really a PvP game. So basically, Hornet Salvation will be the better form for you to use. Even though Hornet Salvation is way better than VASTO Rage, the fact is that VASTO Rage is just a better form for grinding and basically PvE in a whole, because the revive comes in clutch, and plus it's really good for 2v2s, especially that free revive when you're like in a dire situation. But yeah, tell me in the comments below which form you think is better. Hope you guys enjoy. Kenshi sign off, love y'all, and peace.